Sa buong mundo, yes, anywhere in the world. Nandito kami to bring to you a web-based Fil-Am Radio Show with Bert Coily, and Vicky Navarro. On air all the time, every Tuesday in Seattle, in the U.S. May konting news, may konting sports. Definitely there will be singing, coming from talents old and new. Come on, enjoy the show. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh, it's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh, it's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh, it's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Magandang umaga po. Magandang araw pala dahil tanghali na. Saan man kayo naroon, wherever you are. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 2:30. Shuttle time po. Yan. Through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio World dito po sa Seattle, Washington State. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at ang aking mga kasama.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam Kawili. Thanks for watching.
And our good lady friend, is he here? Oh.
I think she's here. She might still be logging on though. So.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you guys don't see me?
We don't.
No,
well, we can hear you. At least we hear you.
Okay. Oh,
No,
there
not
I
yet.
go.
There. Oh,
Okay,
wait.
okay. It's coming up. No. Where are you?
Here, Kuya. Sorry about that.
That's no problem. I just want to make sure.
I'm here.
I'm so glad you could join us though, because you
Yes,
said last
thank you.
time you might not be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's today. Next week po. Yeah.
Oh, next week.
One more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
And
There
there
she
she
is.
is, our beautiful Vicky Navarro. Ang
Hey,
producer
Vicky.
po namin is Daniel Bellis of Rainier Avenue Radio World, who video records our show, so you can watch it later at your own convenience. Our radio program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So, sabayin niyo po ako sa aming opening prayer. Let us bow our heads. Heavenly Father, as we start today's broadcast, we pray that you bless our friends, supporters, and those we care deeply for, especially those who will be watching our program wherever they are around the world. Above all, we thank you for giving us friends and family to share the blessings you have bestowed on us each and every day here on earth. May love, humility, forgiveness, and peace dwell and reign in our hearts from this day forward. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. This is
Well-
the dynamic trio now.
The Three Musketeers, or what
The
we
Three
want to call
Musketeers.
ourselves now. Yep, our first official show since Auntie Miles has stepped down from her role as host of the show. So, kind of a new format as we're moving forward. So, do you guys
That's
like the
right.
new open? Completely
Oh,
new,
wonderful.
redone
Yeah,
open,
I
new
love
music, new
You did good,
visuals.
Norb, with the poster
Yes.
and, the new opening is really good. I love it. Thank you so much. Anyway,
No problem.
we have a very, very special, I said very, very
course.
special guest, because this guy is so multi-talented. I know, Vicky, you're going to have a hard time to, trying to get into everything into his mind. Okay, with that,
Yes.
let us welcome James R. Saarenas.
Yes.
And, uh-oh,
And
uh-oh,
Oh, we got a
Come on,
James,
James.
black
wala ka
screen
pa.
at the moment.
oh,
Maybe you're still
Uy,
okay.
trying to get connected.
It should be connected already. Still
But
waiting.
anyways,
We're still waiting.
While we're waiting, our special guest of today, of course, Kuya, is announced James Saarenas was born on October 14th, 1969 from Cagayan, de Oro City in Mindanao, Philippines. An honor to
Cagayan
have
de
him here
Oro,
today.
actually. Yeah.
Yes. A Filipino American community leader, nonprofit founder, interpreter,
Oh, there he
Can
is
you guys see me
finally.
educator.
now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you guys hear me?
Uh,
Yeah.
Yes, there you are.
yes.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Welcome,
Okay,
Um,
there you go.
yeah,
welcome, James,
welcome,
to the
welcome,
show.
Well,
James.
it's funny because I'm inside the car, so there's no
Oh,
distraction. You know,
I
Oh,
see.
okay.
So you
I
are
Yeah.
have
So,
in
an
you are in a car?
yes, and it's colder here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Anyway, I hope your internet is
Welcome.
good at inside that car. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, wonderful. So, I would say let's all welcome James R. Saarenas and Vicky. Alam mo,
Yes.
James,
Thank
what
you.
Thank
she
you.
was starting to kind of tell everybody about where you were born and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we'll do that clearly now
And also,
that you're
yeah, also a talent manager who has work focus empowering the Filipino community through leadership, culture, and unity. So welcome, James, here on the Fil-Am
Thank
Radio
you.
Show. I don't know if this is the first time for you to have you here, but we're so honored and grateful to have you, especially someone local, right, Kuya
yep.
and Norb, for all of his work of doing great things in the community, and has established great relationships with, with the community, Filipino community, and has so done so much as well. So, as new fans today, we also want to welcome, hi, Kuya Irving, all the fans here today. Can you just tell us a little bit more about you? You have so much to share, but as far as like your work, as far as here in Washington, let's talk about. I don't know, Kuya, maybe
No, this
about
is what
his leadership, also a
yeah.
nonprofit founder as well. Yeah.
So what we're gonna
Well,
do actually, Vicky, is we're gonna see if we could break down. This guy, like I said, is very talented.
I
My
know,
God, I
sige,
don't know
alam
where
ko
to
yan.
start,
I
but
know.
not
let's
as
do it.
talented as Norb.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
try to focus first on his leadership and community
Okay.
service. I think that's where we should
Okay.
start with
Yes, we
because
should. Yeah, we'll start going
he's
through.
like I
Yeah.
said, he's multi-talented and so many
Welcome,
many
James.
things.
well,
There's
So
so
why don't we
much.
start? Since your title is the, you're involved with the Dr. Jose Rizal Park and Bridge Foundation. Why don't we
Mhm.
start there, since that
yeah.
is under your leadership and community service? How is it you became part of this foundation, and describe what they do? What should people know about it?
Okay, first, thank you, Norb. Basically, when I migrated here in Seattle back in 1983, I heard about Dr. Jose Rizal, but I didn't really pay attention to it with growing up. It's funny because Vicky and those guys, we're the same group of friends back then, right, Vicky? In the 80s.
Yes.
And we heard about Dr. Jose Rizal, but we didn't really pay much attention to it until I
Uh,
saw mainly more of kind of like a documentary, and they're talking about Dr. Jose Rizal, and it was known as the jungle. And for me, that kind of struck deep because in the Philippines, we honor the Luneta Park 24/7. We have a guard, even if
Oh
it's
yeah.
sunny or rainy, they watch that
mm,
monument 24/7. And then here, it was such a major insult to our community that it was known as the jungle where all those homeless people camp around the park. So when I went there,
mm,
I saw like there's a lot of drug dealers, drug users, and it was so I felt like our community is being disrespected.
Mm.
So I start calling
mm,
the city, the Seattle Parks and Recreation, and every single day, passionately, I keep calling them until Adrian Caver Hall called me back, and she said, "I was appointed to call you back because you don't stop calling us, and you're getting in our nerves." and, and basically, she set up
mm,
a meeting with us, and it just happened to be on June 19th. And I told her, Adrian Caver Hall, do you
Hmm.
know that today is the birth date of Dr. Jose Rizal? And she told us like, oh my God, this is serendipity, this was meant to be. And that's the time that she appointed us as the steward and the friends of Dr. Jose Rizal Park. And then we
Oh,
established Dr. Jose Rizal Park and Bridge Foundation. We have to include the bridge because it's also named after a national hero. And back then, she told us just be cautious and careful because certain community wants to take over. So ever since
Mm,
then, she already
mm,
told us to be careful about it. And there is a lot of like going on at the park, and it became like one of the most dangerous park in Seattle because at nighttime there's no light, and there's a lot of like illegal dealings there. So
mhm.
since then, when we
mm,
started doing the park, we are just the steward. We don't own the park. We have no basically ownership of the park. We're just the
Yeah,
steward. In short, we're just a security guard of the park.
yeah.
So if something,
Especially,
yeah,
a lot of people may not know, but Seattle is the only city that I know of that's got a Jose Rizal Park and also a Jose Rizal Bridge.
and that's
And
very
you
true, Kuya
guys, you're
Bridge.
doing
mm,
good on this one.
It
Yeah.
is very, very difficult for us. It's a big challenge because we even talked to Mayor Harold back then, the previous mayor, and we basically trying to do something for the park. And we were told that the park, there was an application before to make. They were given three areas, whether the
Uh-huh.
Filipino community, the Dr. Jose Rizal Park,
Uh-huh.
or the Dr. Jose Rizal Bridge, to make it as a national historical park, right, or a historical
mm,
landmark. But
yeah.
unfortunately, they didn't
Yeah.
finish it. That's why that park is more, mainly much more. There's other communities like showing. I'm not gonna mention a particular community, and but
Sure.
there is like showcasing an interest. Because before, that's one of the reason why we are trying to really implement the Walk of Fame in the bus of the in front of the Monument of Rizal, because if we can
Mhm.
successfully do that, the park will become a landmark, and once become
Yeah.
a landmark, nobody can touch it. So it will remain as Dr. Jose Rizal. That's one of the best way we can protect it.
Hey
Yeah.
James,
And
I know
one.
you don't want to mention certain groups, but when you're saying other groups are interested without naming them, how do you mean by that? Because right now it's a Filipino,
Correct,
it's an
correct.
honor to our Filipino hero. What? So when you say other groups are interested, what does that mean?
Well, I'm not gonna say like one particular community wants to basically take over,
It's
and
a
I can we
non-Filipino group. Yeah.
Yes, and I can see the changes now, but of course they don't want to make it publicly because there's going to be an issue. But if you look at the park, and even like when it was vandalized, we went there and reviewed it. It was not vandalized; it was done purposely. Because if it's vandalized, the
Mm,
wall it will break. There's no scratches, and then you can tell it was removed properly.
Are you talking about the
mm,
the capsule that we
The
lost?
capsule, and
Yeah.
also those other the plaque also,
Oh, look at that.
so it's just so
mm,
sad. That's why it is showing now. And then one Filipino who works for the federal government told us she saw a check by the certain community. They paid $1 million to the Seattle Parks and Recreation, because I was one of the uh, basically one of the judges, the jurors, when they elevate the park. There was a point, I think 1.3 given allocated for the park, and I was one of the jurors. And the design that we approved has something to do with the Filipino culture and heritage, right?
Mhm.
And that have changed. And
Oh.
when we basically asked them if we can make the gazebo like the foundation is solid, make it in the two-story, and make the second floor as an art gallery for the
Mhm.
Filipino, and they said
mm,
they can't do that. But now we're surprised that they're. I was informed that they're proposing to create that
Hmm.
second story as a commercial kitchen, and the
Oh.
parking and
mm,
the parking lot right now that they
Yeah.
have, they're gonna turn it into a flat basically park, and then they're focusing towards more of the restroom,
Wow, this is
right?
something that we
mm,
should rally against, you
Yes,
know.
and that's one of the reason we have Jokoy coming here in Seattle, Paul. And
Oh, okay.
And that's the part when I mentioned that, on my recent post in Facebook, that we are basically uh, the top 50 influential and inspiring Filipinos will be featured in the magazine.
Yeah.
And as I told Norbert, you're one of those people that we will recognize. And of course, you, Kuya Bert, you are an institution here in our community.
All
Yes.
right. Well, that's wonderful.
That's
But yeah,
that's amazing.
okay. Well, I know that James has got a lot of information to give us. But I don't want also
Yeah.
to disappoint Miles because Miles took the effort to have Ronnie Lee provide some songs for us, while we kind of keep on interviewing James. So for now, I think let's go to the first song that Ronnie has provided for us. There was a question whether James is a singer or whatever. You know, I know that he's not a singer, but he's a very good writer. But let's listen to the first song, Ilugay Mo, interpreted by Rodney Matthew Tiplan, arranged by Obet Rivera, written by Ronnie Lee. Okay, let's hear.
Ilugay mo sa tenga, hawiin mo sa noo, ayusin mo, ipakita ang mata. Ngayon sa aking tumingin, ibigay ang ngiti sa akin. Oh, ang ganda mo pala, ang ganda-ganda mo talaga. Nung una kitang nakita, nakatali ang iyong buhok, ilay kay naiinitan sa lugar mong tinayuan. At nang ako'y makalapit at sa'yo'y nagpakilala, mas lalong nabighani nang tanggalin mo ang tari. Ang buhok, nilugay mo sa tela, hawiin mo sa noo, ayusin mo, ipakita ang mata. Ngayon sa akin tumingin, ibigay ang ngiti sa akin. Oh, ang ganda mo pala, ang ganda-ganda mo talaga. At sa aking pag-uwi, pagdating ko sa bahay, habang nagpahinga ang isip naglaro ba, tila isang palabas, sige lang paulit-ulit. Ang buhok ko minawi, ang mata mo't yung ngiti. Ang buhok, ilugay mo sa tela, hawiin mo sa noo, ayusin mo, ipakita ang mata. Ngayon sa aking tumingin, ibigay ang ngiti sa akin. Oh, ang ganda mo pala, ang ganda-ganda mo talaga. Di na ako mahihiya, magtatapat na sa'yo. Okay lang ba na dumalo? Sana okay lang sa'yo. Pero kung di ka pa handa, friends tayo, okay lang ba? Para kita ko pa rin ang ganda ng iyong mukha. Ang buhok, ilugay mo sa tela, hawiin mo sa noo, ayusin mo, ipakita ang mata. Ngayon sa aking tumingin, ibigay ang ngiti sa akin. Oh, ang ganda mo pala, ang ganda-ganda mo. Ang buhok, ilugay mo sa tela, hawiin mo sa noo, ayusin mo, ipakita ang mata. Ngayon sa aking tumingin, ibigay ang ngiti sa akin. Oh, ang ganda mo pala, ang ganda-ganda mo talaga.
Wow, what a
All right.
wonderful song. Ilugay mo. I think that means to say, instead, just kind of let your hair down. That's what it means. And it
Yeah,
was
good song.
interpreted by Rodney Matthew Tiplan, arranged by Obet Rivera, and written by Ronnie Lee.
Ronnie
Well, thank
Lee,
you
that was a
very
good
much.
song. Ronnie
It is.
Lee,
Very
he
good
also did
song.
our theme song too for the show, right? Ronnie wrote that
Yeah.
the Fil-Am Radio theme, which
Thank
he
you,
revamped
Ronnie.
for this new version going forward. So that's kind of a little more jazzier, loungier sounding tune. But
That's
I like
the
that. I like
thing.
what he did to it.
Are they local from Washington or are they from the Philippines?
Actually, Ronnie Lee is where he's supposed to be.
I
I'm
think
not
the
too sure.
performer's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
But
But
I don't think they're from here. I think
Yeah.
they're
No.
either from the Philippines or somewhere else overseas, James.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
I want to
you
just
know,
recognize real quick the people who are listening. We've got Violet Navarro, Andrew A. from Mock, Georgia, of course, Kuya Irving. And yes, and in fact, Kuya Irving, going back to our topic before we move on from the Jose Rizal Park, he mentioned that he said that they're going to have the jazz festival at the Rizal Park this
and he
Sunday,
wanted to know
August
if you were
16th,
going to be
between 1 to
attending.
6. Wanted to know if you might be there.
I am going to be there, Norb. I will be attending because it's a support. We have to support our Filipino organization, especially having it at Rizal Park. I think that would help. Okay,
Oh,
are you
and I
you
just want to
gonna be there?
clarify. I just want to clarify too. That is Tess Gerson's event. It's not
Yes.
directly from the Dr. Jose Rizal Park and Bridge
Oh,
Foundation. Yeah.
okay.
Iba po yan.
Oh, iba yun. Okay, but still,
Yes.
it's gonna be at
Supporting
the
the park.
Rizal Park.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's. We still have a time for
We've got a few
questions.
minutes. I guess before we turn the page from here, is there anything that if you were to tell people what they should do if they want to get involved or find out more, how do they find out more about your organization, or what do you want people to do?
Where basically they can go to our website, drjoserizalpark.com, but it's still right now. We're still working on that. And then I know Jokoy will be here. We will make a big announcement once he finalized the date, and he is going to be the first recipient of our project. So we're really working hard for that. And then we're also gathering 50 Filipinos, top Filipinos, and I will be calling you guys. You'll be surprised. I already know who should be in this magazine, in this book. And I know Kuya Bert heard about Pamana before, Pamana 1 edition and the 2nd edition. So this is mainly more the continuation of Pamana, where we can basically highlight and acknowledge Filipino Americans in living in the Pacific Northwest who's making a positive change in our
You know,
community.
James, there's also the Pamana 3, actually, Pamana 1, 2, and 3.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. So this is basically different. We call it the empowered Filipinos.
No,
So
yeah,
and we're more focusing mainly more towards the younger generation, because I think the younger generation, we need to uplift them and at the same time honor our forefathers, our leaders who really paved the way for us to be here.
that's true. That's
So,
really
James,
true.
you're working on the Empowered Filipinos project. So, is that part of your Jose Rizal Park and Bridge Foundation, or is this now a different,
That is
under a
part.
different thing that you're working on?
The empowered one, we did it for 3 years ago. That's part of the project of Dr. Jose Rizal, because we promote pagkakaisa. And I think that's what we're lacking at our community, unity. And I think we're really pushing for pagkakaisa. And I truly believe that all of us, if we can just unite together, we can do greater things for our community.
That's really
You know,
true. Yeah. But then,
Yes.
okay, maybe as a leader, you're also a founder of many organizations like Garbo sa Mindanao Foundation, Bayanihan Spirit of Washington, and Tandang Sora of Washington. So you're the founder, basically, of those. Yeah,
And before
talk
before
about
we
that
open that
because-
chapter, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that when we get back from the break. But we actually
yes,
we're at break
Yeah.
time, so we got to take our first break.
I
Okay.
can breathe.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
The Seattle Office of Labor Standards announces proposed amendments to the Domestic Workers Ordinance to strengthen protections for domestic workers and clarified employer responsibilities. The changes include written agreements, pay records, protection from retaliation, and advance notice of termination. If approved by the Seattle City Council, the amendments would take effect July 1st, 2027. Learn more about the ordinance at seattle.gov/labor standards or call 206-256-5297. Again, 206-256-5297.
Happy Hump Day! We're excited that you decided to join us for the party. Fresh Juice is live Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific time on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, including me, Superstar TK, Pint Size Patron, and D Money. We're going to chop it up with some cool people, play some really dope new hip hop and R&B music, some games, and maybe even a live performance. Lock us in right now on Fresh Juice YouTube page at youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media or subscribe to us on Spotify or Apple Music. Fresh Juice
Ngayong tag-init, naghihintay sa iyo ang susunod mong bakasyon sa mga parke ng King County. Magpalamig sa mga dalampasigang pampaligo, maglakad sa magagandang daanang napapalibutan ng kagubatan, magsagwan sa malinis at magagandang lawa, at magsaya kasama ang pamilya sa mga picnic, palaruan ng mga bata, disc golf, mga larangang pampalakasan at ang mga tahimik na lugar para makapagpahinga. Naghahanap ka man ng saya o pakikipagsapalaran o isang tahimik na lugar para makapag-relax, may parke ang King County na babagay sa iyo at sa buong pamilya. Ngayong tag-init, lumabas, maglibot at lumikha ng mga alaalang mananatili halang buhay sa King County Parks kung saan nagsasama-sama ang kalikasan, libangan at komunidad. Bisitahin ang paborito mong parke ngayon. Salamat po!
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Balik po tayo sa ating programa, Fil-Am Radio. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at aking mga kasama.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here.
And this is NorbCam Kawili.
And our very special guest today,
James Saarenas.
James
Nice.
Saarenas. Oh my
Smooth.
God. So, before we go to the entertainment and stuff like that, I just want to ask you, can you tell us in a very short, maybe words about the things that you have founded, like Garbo sa Mindanao. I don't know much about it. Bayanihan, the Spirit of Washington, and Tandang Sora. Let's take each one of them. Can I just give us a brief thing? Because this is another foundation, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
and basically Tandang Sora is a continuation. The first empowered Filipinas we did, it was basically for resilient Filipino woman here in Washington, and this is like more of the kind of like the continuation of that, because we did the empowered Filipinos na, and so Tandang Sora is empowering a lot of the ladies, and they have projects, and they have like mainly more of becoming like the titas and the ates to help the younger generation and to mold them to be a better a citizen in our society. So if they need help, if they need more encouragement, those are the people who's going to be helping them and mold them.
Of course, Tandang Sora is a well-known name in the Philippines as one of the, I would say, Filipino who empowered themselves, try to help the people. Tandang
Yes,
Sora. I remember that name when I
yes,
was
and that's
still
part of
younger.
that's part of our history. Like all our
Mhm.
our heroes in the Philippines.
Yep. What about Garbo?
Before that, Linda Luminaria, she is the president of Tandang Sora, and
Oh,
Josie
okay.
Estacio, she's the vice president. And for Garbusa Mindanao, the president there is Marjorie Bush, and it's divided among five regions because Mindanao is such a big island. So from region 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, they
Mm-hmm.
appoint someone to specifically focus on that region. And this is because when we talk about the Philippines, when we talk about Mindanao, people are so afraid they think it's a moral land.
Yeah,
But Kuya Bert, you've been to Mindanao. It's a beautiful, beautiful
I
island.
was born there,
You are
so
very correct. And so
Mhm.
the problem with Mindanao, there's so many uh, Filipinos living in the rural area that they live in the mountain province that nobody even know that they exist. And so this is one of our goal to ensure like especially kids can have proper nutrition and even simple things as their equipments or materials for their schooling. So
mm,
it's a lot of work, and we're also working with J Kiga with Kalinga because I know they're focusing in Mindanao as well. So
yep,
that's our ultimate goal to help the poor families, especially the childrens in Mindanao.
yep.
That's Garbo sa
Gawad
Mindanao.
Kalinga is gonna try to build a village in Tolomanok, Cotabato. So which is
Yes.
wonderful. That's why I'm supporting Gawad Kalinga too. Thank you.
Oh, they're a wonderful
Mhm.
organization, and they're
And you're
wonderful
talking about
leaders.
now the Bayanihan spirit, which we just recently, I think, demonstrated during this
Attended the
time. And Norm,
awards
yeah,
program a few weeks ago, which was
Yes.
quite an experience. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, well, Bayanihan Spirit is basically a cultivation or like a collaboration of all organization here in Washington, and we're focusing more towards the younger generation because we have to promote unity and pagkakaisa. And there's so many talented young individuals like Norbert, Vicky that I kind of like grew up with. They want to serve the community, but they're looking for someone who can really understand. There's a major gap between our seniors and the younger generations right now, and Bayanihan
mm,
Spirit, one of their project is basically creating a calendar where all organization can know exactly what's going on, because the problem we face right now in Washington, for example, like summer's only like 2 months, July and
yeah,
August,
I
and then
know.
there's so many events
Mhm.
nagkakasabay-sabay po. And we're catering towards the people
Mhm.
to the point of when we're promoting unity, minsan nagkakaano there's a division. So
I
they're
know
trying to
it.
create an event, a calendar where everybody can see that everybody's events are there, pero hindi nagkakasabay.
Which is almost impossible to do.
Possible, yes, yes.
When I was president of COFA,
Yes.
that's what I wanted to do. But everybody wants to have that event. They would not even budge. They will always say, "This is my day."
Mhm.
So it
Well, there
creates
there
a
are only
real
so many.
problem.
Everybody wants to have their event on a Saturday night, and during the
Exactly,
summertime, there's only so
exactly.
many Saturdays, and so you end
Saturdays,
up
yeah.
fighting for the same days in the calendar. It's hard to find open
It
weekends,
Mhm.
but
is,
I
it is
guess
hard.
to try to work together, at least minimize
Yeah.
the chances of
Well,
competing for the
eventually,
same
we'll
day.
see. But that's good. That's
Exactly.
right. And next year for the Torchlight
Yeah.
Parade, you started this year. We didn't have too much participation from other organizations, but they're getting the word now. And I think next year's
We're
Torchlight
gonna make
Parade,
it bigger.
it's gonna be bigger. Thank you, James.
No, it was
Anyway,
such an
James,
honor
Yeah,
driving you and Norb because
yeah.
listening people Norb, like Seahawks, it was a lot of fun. I really
yeah,
enjoyed it.
Well, I think what was kind of unique about that, we were talking about
Yes.
the Seafair Torchlight Parade a couple weekends ago, and my dad and I got the chance to sit on our friend Terry Fletcher's Seahawks decked out convertible. James was driving it, and we were on the back, basically representing the Filipino community and the Seahawks. And I think it was one of the only ones, there weren't really a lot of other Seahawk representation there. So we were kind of it. So when we came around, they saw that we were Seahawks stuff, fans got really excited. And, yeah, and also just the whole idea with the karaoke. We had a float with a karaoke theme, so they were singing along the way. It was a lot of fun. So I'm,
that was
I'm looking
great.
forward to next year being an even
And,
bigger
and
and better
James
representation.
kept on.
Oh yeah.
Honking his horn, yeah, during
you know,
whenever we got the chants
honest,
going.
honestly, I feel bad for that lady, the old lady, the elder lady in front of us, because every time I honk, she jumps. She
Jump
freaks
right.
But I have to
And
say that there were a lot of the elderly women I was surprised that they were able to
They
walk
walked it.
the distance.
The whole parade route. That's
I
something.
think Evelyn Koo was there, and she was working with a lot of those, in the South End.
Linda Luminaria, and there's a lot of people. And I'm going to also give a shout out to Icons because it's not easy to be in that float singing. Oh my God, when I was standing there, it's hard to control because when the car's moving, it cannot shake,
Yeah.
but it's able to compose.
Lurches forward and slows down.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was really a lot of fun.
But they had good sound system.
Yeah.
They were singing good. Everybody was listening, and some of them were even singing along. Actually, if you think about it, that was pretty good.
It was really a lot of
Vicky,
fun.
you missed it. I don't know how you missed it, Vicky. But anyway, James, we normally spend a few minutes here to talk about what the sports is here in Seattle. So we'll have a short report, followed by a very short also presentation of Vicky's community events. As you know, Vicky is our number one, I would say, community volunteer, charitable, and oh God, I could tell Vicky, she was one of your, I would say,
Empowered.
empowered
Filipinos in the first
She's
award
still
banquet.
continuing to be one.
First round.
So let's let James breathe a little here, and
Yes, thank you.
let's start. You want to start, Norb? Oh no, announcements first.
Yeah, there's
Come on,
community
Norb.
announcements.
Do the announcement for me.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, I'll do it. Then I'll go right into my sports report.
Yeah.
So, all right, coverage of the 2026 midterm election is here on Rainier Avenue Radio, featuring live broadcasted interviews, panels, and debates to prepare you for the very important general election coming up in November. So tune in to get more informed as a voter. All right, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And also, let's make more community broadcasts like this one, Fil-Am Radyo, possible by donating on Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio or online at their website, rainieravenueradio.world/donate, because without you, broadcasts like this, it would not be possible. So thanks for all your support. Every dollar matters. Every dollar counts. All right, let's switch over to talk a little sports. Football is in the air. And that is what is the big hype right now. You're defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Well, the football season kind of starts on Saturday. It's the first and only preseason game for the Seattle Seahawks. They'll be taking on the visiting Dallas Cowboys Saturday night at Lumen Field. I will be there. My dad will be there attending. And, it's not as exciting as the real games because it's preseason. It doesn't count. But it's a good chance to check out the rookies, some of the new trade acquisitions, and just kind of see how the team looks in terms of, besides the obvious starting veterans. It's a fun time to kind of see what does the running back room look like? What does the cornerbacks, fighting for those open positions? It's gonna be a fun time, and just fun to be back in Lumen Field again to watch some Seahawks football. All right. Speaking of Seahawks football, I've mentioned this before, but there's the preseason game. Thank you very much for the graphic. Hard Knocks, the HBO series that is covering the behind the scenes at training camp for the Seattle Seahawks, aired its first episode last Tuesday. The second one will air tonight. If you have HBO on cable or HBO Max, you can watch that. It starts at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and boy, the first episode was really fun. And I'll show you a clip from this, why I thought it was very fun. There you go. There's the Hard Knocks with a little picture of me there on to the side. So it's what I've heard is that tonight's episode, rumor has it that this might be one of the best Hard Knocks episodes ever in terms of the series. So I'm going to be looking forward to watching that one tonight. But the first episode, again, a week ago, was spectacular, as good as I thought it would be. But there was a certain reason I was super excited. And I'm going to show you a little clip as to why that was. Check it out.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be football all the time. Okay? Off we go.
Oh, here's the camp. Let's see. I was here. Oh, they got people on the bus. Oh, they got... didn't get my bus.
No problem drumming up support for the Hawks.
Let's see.
Hey,
I'm in there.
They
got me.
Understand the rhythms
I'm on
of
Hard Knocks. They put me in the show. I don't believe it. I thought they weren't going to put me. I said, there's a chance that they had one shot. I remember the camera on me. They actually put it in. There we go. So that made it even more special. The fact that I got a cameo on Hard Knocks. So that was pretty awesome. Didn't expect it, but I thought there was a little chance I might be on there. So yeah, I got my little 2.5 second clip on one of my favorite all-time football documentaries. So watch it tonight if you have that HBO or HBO Max app. I want to talk to you about a little bit about my movie of 12 is 1. It's been going very well so far. As I mentioned before, September 5th is when it premieres at the Regal Cinemas at the Landing. To date, it's been a really good turnout and support by sponsors. In fact, I was hoping to cover my expenses is the minimum I wanted to do, which was like $3,000 for the theater. And what we ended up doing was selling out the first theater and upgrading to the largest theater at Regal. So it's a 345 capacity theater. We've already sold 260 tickets, so we're less than 90 tickets away from selling out the theater. And as far as revenue that's going to go to charity after the cost for the theater, we are closing in on $10,000 raised to go to Fans for Good and the Seahawks Booster Club. So hopefully you can get a little bit more sponsored. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, with some of the potential sponsors who already promised to donate, I'm pretty much there to hit that $10,000 mark, and with still just about 3 weeks to go. So I'm super excited. I appreciate you guys who bought tickets. And September 5th in the afternoon, it's going to be great. If you want to check out sponsorship opportunities or to order tickets, just go to my website, NorbCam.com. It's got all the information about the movie and how you can be part of it. One last note on sports. Well, a little sad note. Our Seattle Mariners, well, I kind of been talking to them. They've been a little bit on they are really struggling. They got swept in their last series against Tampa Bay. They have now found themselves right there in just 56 and 63, 7 games below 500 in third place, 4.5 games back of now Houston in first place. And it doesn't get any easier, folks. We go enter in a series against the New York Yankees up next. We may be in some trouble as far as the Mariners are concerned. So unless they can turn it around, it's not looking so good for your Seattle Mariners, who just had their 50th anniversary over the weekend with a really cool celebration of bringing back some of the old players, Ichiro, a home run derby, all this great pomp and circumstance, unfortunately, to a team that just can't seem to win. So hopefully the Mariners can turn it around, but it has not been a very good last couple of weeks for your Seattle Mariners. So we'll see what happens. But that's it for sports. Kick it back, and now let's see what's going on in the community with Vicky.
All right, Vicky, it's all yours.
All right. Well, thank you guys. It is going to be a very productive week here in the heart of King County. Tomorrow, I will be also at Skyway Library. That is happening tomorrow from 12:30 to 3 p.m. And then right after, I'm heading to Highland Park for their back to school event. That believes it starts at 5 to 7 p.m. But if you keep going, Brother Danielle, we have so much going on this week. And there you go. So Wednesday, I will be there from 5 to 7. And also, I will also be at the New Holly on Saturday. But after Wednesday, tomorrow, on Thursday, I will be at Auburn. Auburn is the word at Auburn Memorial for also their back to school event. So if you guys need some back to school, this whole week, next week, it is all happening. If you missed last week, there's still some time this week and next week for back to school. We just want to make sure that all our children has all the tools to make sure that they all succeed in school. So that is for Thursday. There's other events that are happening that I can't attend all. If you can keep going forward, Danielle. Also, that's happening also on Thursday is also in Auburn, back to school bash, and that is happening at the YMCA. So that is also happening there. And then also on Friday, there's tons and tons of events as well. Another Thursday event is also in SeaTac, and that's from 10 to 2, but I go school during the morning, so I won't be able to attend. Also Friday, this is where I'll be in Friday at South Park Community Center for another back to school event. Looks like we're trying to get all to the areas. in King County, making sure that everyone has all their back to school supplies. There's also giveaways, fun things to happen, inflatables, and much, much more. We're so honored and grateful to work with great partners in the community. And this is also one of the partnerships with Seattle Foundation with the police department. Hmm. So all the Saturday events that are happening, I will be at I believe in New Holly on Saturday, but this one is happening Auburn. We also have the one that is happening in Skyway and other events that are happening. If you guys want to find all that information, it is pinned on my Facebook for great events that are happening. But if you are looking for other kind of resources from housing, utility assistance, health enrollment, jobs, please reach out. This is where I'll be this Saturday in, where am I going? In actually in New Holly, Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. They also have halal lunch, back to school supplies, health resources, and more. You don't want to miss. Sunday, I will be at the Auburn Library. I am fully booked this whole week. But also in Auburn YMCA, they also have also a back to school event giving away shoes and other items as well. Come and just, get connected. Bring your family. A lot of the events is family oriented. We just don't want you to miss out on opportunity to get the school supplies. These programs are made for the community, so making sure that you guys have access. People looking for jobs on Tuesday at 2 p.m. ACRS has a orientation. I will also keep sharing information. Also, next one is the free clinic happening every Tuesday, dental as well. So if people don't have insurance, we have you covered here at the free clinic and also a dental clinic as well. I just want to pause from there. People are looking for school. This is a computer classes. All the things that I'm sharing, libre po. It's all free. We're just so and grateful. Pharmacy classes, libre po. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of opportunity here in our community. We don't want you to miss out on all of them. People need health enrollment, also free Orca cards. How can I get access to that? Well, get connected with here with Vicky and also with Rainier Avenue Radio is your community radio station here in Fil-Am Radio too. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to connect with resources. So thank you, thank you, thank you, food resources and well. Thank you. I'll pause right there, Kuya, and we can
Okay.
return to James.
You know what? It's so many opportunities for
Yeah, I
children to get
know.
all this back to school
Yeah,
supplies. James,
yeah, of
you could
course.
tell your people, James, you got a lot of people, the icon people, that they could always go see Vicky Navarro for all of this free stuff. So many of them. Anyway, back to
Yes,
James Saarenas, ladies and gentlemen, who is
yes.
our
Let's go.
special guest
Yeah,
today.
yes,
Yep,
Kuya. I mean, I guess we were going over all of the leadership and community service, but
yep,
also Kuya, he's also entertainment and talent management
yep.
CEO and founder of the Icon Entertainment and Talent Management. As far as also production with great actors and actresses in the community. My heart is filled with you, James. So tell us about the Icon Entertainment and Talent Management.
Okay, so Icon Entertainment, our main objective and our vision there is to create a platform for the local talents here because we believe the local talents are being ignored, and there's limited opportunities for them. So Shande Hansen Go and we basically started the Icon Entertainment, and we have supporters. And our main objective is really to create a great platform and showcase their God's given talent. And so far, we've been very
Mm,
successful of doing that. So we do a private event, not private event, but like concerts for these local talents. And it's such an honor and a privilege in our part that I can see local talents now. They're doing their own concert. And it's never done before. And also, they're now going to the Philippines. Like one talent, Dani Johansson, she is going to be the opening for. It's like the Super Bowl. It's a version of the Super Bowl here, and it's the NCAA where all the colleges are going to compete in a basketball game, and their opening act
mm,
is like a Super Bowl, and our local talent, Danny here, she's the opening act with Beanie and SP19. And that will be such an honor. That's going to be seen by thousands to millions of viewers. So now, like, and next year, we're going to the Philippines to do our concert in August. And I'm really trying to bring Norv with us because Norbert is such a great talent as well. And a lot of people doesn't know Norbert is a great singer.
Yeah, I think a lot of people watch this show have heard a few songs from me over the years, but yeah, I appreciate that, James. James and I go back, yeah.
Yes, right?
James and I, our history goes back over 30 years ago. We first met in 1993 during the Mr. Asia Washington pageant.
And you won.
And I won that. I won that in 93. James was part of the organizer. And so that's how long we've gone back. We went back when we were younger and thinner and had a little less gray hair than before.
But you haven't aged yet. You haven't aged at all, Norm. And if
my body tells me otherwise, but I appreciate you, man. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting old age as hard as I can. But
and a lot of people doesn't know Norbert is the Michael Jackson of the Filipino community.
But you know what, James?
Heavy comparison, but appreciate it.
It disappeared.
Oh, well, you know what? I know we've got another song we got to play, don't we? We should probably keep our playlist going. This is a good time. Maybe this is a sign. Yep. This is the Miles, messing with the technology, saying play the next song. So maybe we should do that.
To Fall in Fall, arranged and interpreted by Chris Oliver, and written by Ronnie Lee. Let's hear it, Danielle.
The fallen leaves, some changing colors. From greens to reds, some yellow, some gold. The chilling air, they rush to greet me. The mist, the fog, the nights grow cold. But when you're near, your arms around me, I feel no cold. Your warmth surround. To fall and fall is autumn's grace. I feel the love, your warm embrace. The falling leaves fly with the wind. Just like your hair, they sway, they shine. Your sweet perfume, it fills the air. I know you're near, so near again. And when you're near, your arms around me, I feel no cold. Your warmth surround. To fall and fall is autumn's grace. I feel the love, your warm embrace. Yes, I am falling, an autumn's grace. To see you so near, here face to face. I feel no cold, your warmth surround. To fall and fall is autumn's grace. I feel the love, your warm embrace. And when you're near, your arms around me, I feel no cold, your warmth surround. To fall and fall is autumn's grace. I feel the love, your warm embrace.
Beautiful song, To Fall in Fall, arranged and interpreted by Chris Oliver, And that was written by Ronnie Lee. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see if our special guest has got his
James is here.
internet. Oh, there he
I'm
is
here.
now.
Yeah.
What happened
So
to his
James,
internet?
we're good.
Very
Just cameras
good.
off for a minute.
Yep.
There was a question by Kuya Irving on the comments. He said, "Hey James, I see that Mark Bautista is having a return concert on Saturday, October 17th at the Doubletree Suites in Tequila. I'll message you more in Messenger about it. You want to talk a little bit about, since we're on the topic of talent management, you want to talk a little bit about that upcoming show?"
Yes, Mark Bautista is his second time. He's doing a fundraising for the earthquake victims of Mindanao, and he's coming here. And I don't know if you guys don't. A few years back, there was a play here. I forgot the title, but Mark played as the President Marcos. It was a musical play, and
Oh, I remember that.
remember that?
I
Yeah,
remember that.
and he stayed here 3 months in Washington, in Seattle, and like he had a really, really like good and bad experience here because while he was here, they're driving in Rainier Avenue in Columbia City, and in front of them, a guy pulled a gun and started shooting, and they're
Whoa.
shooting in their car. They just went and rampage. And he said, like he basically was just praying, and he said he can see his life in front of him vanishing. And so that's like for him, Seattle is very memorable. The good thing
Whoa.
and the bad things.
In a
So
bad
now,
way.
right? So he's coming back again on October 17. And in fact, I called Norv. Norv, you don't mind performing one of the songs as one of the opening acts? So I'm still waiting for Norv to
We
respond.
just talked about that like 2 days ago.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
oh, okay.
And
All right.
I can see
Better
you
start
guys
practicing.
doing duet because he can dance too, so he gives me a perfect duo.
That'll be fun. Okay,
Yeah.
October 17th. So mark your
Yes.
calendars.
Oh
And then
my
where do
gosh.
people find out if they want to go? How do they get tickets to that?
We basically been passing posters and flyers, and we're also very active in social media, especially with Washington Pinoy and other social media group chat. So we've been spreading all the news. And also, can I say something on August 29th? Talilo, if you guys don't know who Talilo is, he's a very kind of like uprising, kind of like a rapper, and they're doing a fundraising for Wapu. God, that lady, I can't even remember her name. She's the tattoo lady, the oldest tattoo lady in the Philippines. You guys know who she is, and they're raising $70,000 worth of ambulance so they can send it to their village, to their town.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's on
Well,
August 29th at the Filipino Community Center.
there are too many
Okay.
events, like you said. Even this coming Friday, there will be this the Iligan City priest singing,
Yes, yes.
at the
That's
Filipino
that's
Community Center. Oh
August
no,
9th.
in Tacoma,
Yeah,
August
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 19th.
August 19th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
that's
if they
it.
want to find out about all these events, they should just go to your Facebook page. Is that the best place to
Yes, yes. I mean,
find
and
these
we've
things
been
out for
very
right now?
active. Exactly. We just
Okay.
want to help these people. They're doing a good. It's a good event. It's for a very worthy cause.
It's
So why not
August
support
20,
them?
August 21, actually.
Correct.
But anyway, James, what I
Okay.
was gonna tell you
Oh,
is
we
that,
got it. We're up against the break. We're way over past the time
Oh
for the
my
break.
gosh.
So let's take it to the break, and
Okay.
then we'll be right back right after this. Don't go away.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue.world.
Ngayong taginit, naghihintay ang susunod mong adventure sa King County Park. Magpalamig sa mga beaches, maglakad sa magagandang forest trails, magkayak sa mga lawa, at mag-enjoy kasama ang pamilya sa mga picnic area at sports field. Kung hanap mo man ay saya o tahimik na pahingahan, may parke para sa lahat. Ngayong taginit, mamasyal at mag-explore sa paborito mong parke ngayon sa King County Parks.
Hey y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping, what's cracking, what's happening. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam, Thursday at 4 p.m.
What do you get when culture, climate, and community collide? You get Earth Deserves More Than a Day. Rainier Avenue Radio and King County Parks stew down with a week of real talk, real people, and real solutions. This ain't your average Earth Day. Tune in and feel the energy, because the movement is now.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep, and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O-P-I-S, Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Midline Sports.
Are you in need of new or gently used clothing? Hope's Community Closet is here to help. We offer a wide range of clothing for men, women, youth, children, and infants. Join us on the fourth Saturday of each month from 12:30 to 4 at the Silent Task Force. We're giving clothing with care, community with heart. Lovely Ladies Lemonade for sale, and shop to the sound of old school soul. Any questions? Contact Alicia Kennedy, Executive Director of Women United at 206-316-7601. 206-316-7601. Come and find the perfect outfit for you and your family. We look forward to seeing you there.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
You got to unmute your mic there, Dad.
Yep. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at aking mga kasama.
Hi, everyone. Vicky Navarro here.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam, Kawili.
And our very special guest.
Hi there, everyone.
James
Saarenas.
Okay, I know that we're kind of, time is really going too fast. Let's do a short thing on the birthday greetings, and James could also be ready to greet some people. I'm gonna make it very short. Okay, today, Tuesday, 8 August 11, Maria Kawili, Mark Odukayan, Rose London. We got tomorrow, we got Tony Ogilvy. On the 13th, our very good friend Dulce Mantuano Zaragoza. And of course, on the 14th, guess who has a birthday? James Saarenas.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, on the 15th, Ascension Martinez Landas. On the 16th, Angela Gamido, Ating Abutin. Julia Heto, Gideon Epistola on the 17th. On the 19th, we have Tweedly D. Samson. On the 21st, Pia Aguirre Chavez. And on the 26th, Mirna Ismael Victoriano. Okay, with that, I'm going to stop right there. Okay. Who's next?
Vicky, you want to go for it?
Okay, I'll just go really quick. Hannah Parker, happy birthday. Nisha Sleep, happy birthday. Shelly Cornett, happy birthday. Francis Franco, happy birthday. Nene Copel, of course, my dear James Saarenas, happy birthday, my dear. Jean, one of our dedicated volunteers, happy birthday. Policia Mansani, happy birthday, my dear. And then Rochelle Buenafonte, happy birthday, sis. And then I will first Fernandez, happy birthday. Nelmar Margasigan, Ate Nicolette Willie, and then of course, James Roel Delina, happy birthday from the Fil-Am Radyo Show. Ayan po.
All right, I'll go next. Happy birthday to Heather Gonyo and Jeannie Renee, celebrating their birthdays yesterday and today. Lena Eden, tomorrow, celebrating her birthday, as well as, there's a lot of people celebrating birthdays this month. I don't know what it was. It must be about December. Eileen Legumen, happy birthday. Of course, James,
Wow.
happy birthday coming up. You remember Eileen? That's the name from the past.
Yes.
My friend Daniel Laurie, Byron Blotke, happy birthday to you. And as well as Cliff Potter, Terry Johnson, and let's see, there's a couple more in here.
Dulce. Don't forget
Dulce,
Dulce.
Ate Dulce, happy birthday. And Joji Rose Oliveros, my cousin, happy birthday, coming up on the 17th. And Lenny Jimenez, same on August 17th, celebrating her birthday as well. James, so now your chance to birthdays or shout-outs. Anyone you want to call out
basically,
today?
it's Mark Bautista's birthday month. I can't really remember which day, but I know he's celebrating his birthday in New York. He's going to be in New York in August. And also for Marjorie Bush on August 31st. And Marjorie is the president of Garbo sa Mindanao. And Marjorie, happy birthday. And Mark, happy birthday.
And a shout out?
And shout out to all Filipinos watching the Fil-Am Radio here in Washington. And again, to all Filipinos here in our community, magandang hapon po.
Yes.
I want to recognize, speaking of viewers, I've mentioned a lot of the other viewers, but we also have Jay Fernandez, previous guest of the show, is watching as well. So thanks for tuning in, Jay. Much appreciated.
And tell Jay he could email us some songs that we could be playing when we have guests who cannot sing. You know, at least we could play his songs like we did today with Ronnie Lee. So
Right.
Jay,
And that really goes to all artists out
All
there,
of our
friends of the
guests,
show.
past guests.
We're happy to play your songs. So, all right, so should we play that birthday jingle?
yes, please.
Oh, sure.
I don't know what Daniel has.
Does Daniel have one? If
If
not,
you
that's
have-
okay. We'll just
Okay,
happy
that's
birthday
all right.
to you.
Just gonna
All right.
say
Well, let's do it. We're running low on time anyway. So, is there
happy
another track
birthday
we
to
got
all of you.
Yes.
Let's
Is there
go
another
back to
music track
James.
we have to play, or do we go back to
let's
James?
go with James.
Let's go to James.
now, because we're
All right.
running
Hey,
low.
James, I did bring up that picture while you were bringing it up. If you want to go full screen for a minute, here's that event coming up in August 29th. You want to just quickly remind people?
And again, that's on August 29th at the Filipino Community Center. I believe it's at 6 p.m. And
August 29.
August 29th, 7 p.m., says at the
what
Filipino
happened to
Community
James?
Center. Uh-oh. And August 30th at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Did we
Well,
lose James?
we
Maybe
don't
we
have
should
James.
play it. Maybe we should play that next song. Let's play the song while we're trying to get him reconnected.
Okay. Beloved, interpreted and arranged by Obet Rivera, written by Ronnie Lee. Beloved, let's play it.
Dearest one, my morning sun, you fill my days, please come my way, my only one, I'll be there for you, be close to mine, your heart divine, beloved, know that I'm yours alone, beloved, feel the warmth of my love, beloved, embrace this precious time, for you are forever mine, beloved. A tight embrace to war the storms, to strengthen hearts with hope alive. A gentle kiss to seal the love, create the bond, to go beyond. Beloved, know that I'm yours alone. Beloved, feel the warmth of my love. Beloved, embrace this precious time, for you
Beloved, a beautiful song, love song
Yeah.
interpreted and arranged by Obet Rivera himself. That was written by Ronnie Lee. All right, I hope James is back.
James
Okay,
is
there
back.
he
All right,
is.
perfect timing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, James.
Well,
Every time you kind of disappeared and we get a chance to play this song.
But he's back now. James, can
well,
you hear us okay?
James is
Are you all right, James? Uh-oh. Can you hear
James?
us, James? I'm not so sure.
Oh, he's there, but he doesn't seem to be hearing us. James?
I can hear you guys.
Okay, good,
Oh,
good.
you can?
okay.
You can hear
Yeah, he
us?
can. He said he. Okay.
Okay, all right.
So let's go to.
Cool. You know,
Let me see. Before
his
I was
author,
gonna ask
his book.
James
Right.
for a minute here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There.
I was gonna ask James because James has got a lot of talent in this icon thing. And what I was gonna say, James, is you know we are looking for guests also every Tuesday. So you could recommend to us for maybe one of your icon singers. The only requirement is that they have to sing non-classified songs.
Copyrighted songs.
Yeah, non-copyrighted songs. So that's the only thing that we will need, and a little bio, just like what you did. So we'll talk more about it, I guess. So go ahead, Vicky.
I don't think he was connected. I don't think
Well,
I think he said
we
it couldn't
lost
hear us.
James.
I think he was losing the connection because he was not really acknowledging. I think we had a bad connection. James, can you hear us?
I can hear you
Okay.
Are you
Yeah, I
okay
think we
now?
were in some kind of weird disconnect there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
with all
okay,
of his
Vicky, go
talents,
ahead.
you know, with all of his talents, I also want to condemn that he is also an author. I
Yeah.
want James to, share, about his books and where can they find their book? Find your book.
Wonderful. That's my saying. That's a good question
Books.
because I've been asking
Yeah.
James. I wanted to buy, and he
Well,
didn't have
actually,
any. Okay, go
my
ahead.
two books right now, you can find them at Amazon, and also at Barnes and Nobles. The first one is what's entitled "Beyond a Mother's Love." It's more of a mystery. It's like beyond this world, and it's a very thick book. And I was surprised because from one word into a sentence into a paragraph, and the next thing I know, there was about over 730 pages. So
wow.
it's a long book to read, but so far I'm getting good reviews. And then the second one, I haven't launched it. It's out now. It's called Forbidden Lust. In fact, I have Norb read it. You know my script.
It's
So I don't
in the
know whether
manuscript
the
version.
manuscript. So I don't know whether he read all of it or not. But it's so different than the first one. And these are all fiction. It's all fiction.
Right, because I know you have aspirations of turning that second one into a potential movie. So that was the reason why we
Yes.
were discussing that.
No, actually, in the Philippines, the GMA, I'm not gonna say the network, but some producers there are interested of making it into a film. And but I guess it's not that easy. There's a lot of things that you need to do. I'm learning as I go. You know that, Norm. So we're
It's a
just
big
crossing our
undertaking to
finger.
make a movie for sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
So
let's back up a little bit. So, what made you decide to write these two books? I guess you're starting with your first one. I mean, have you always been a writer, or did one day you just decide, hey, you know what? I've got this story I want to tell. What made you decide to make that jump to actually doing it and writing
you know,
your first
it's so
book?
it's so funny because both of my parents, they're both like they're like storytellers, especially my mom's dad. And I guess I inherited that. It's always on my head, but I never really I challenge myself to do it because honestly, English is my worst subject.
But
Hmm.
Yeah,
And the book is written in English, right?
English, exactly right.
It's
And
okay.
so it's like, and of course, thanks for my editors, of course. But, I just challenge everyone. If you want to do something, just try it, because you never know. You're starting like one word into a sentence, into a paragraph, into a whole page, a chapter. The next thing you know is a whole book, and I've been telling people, don't, don't give up. If you want to write something, just keep on going because the next thing you know, the book is over. And for me, I always wanted to do it. But again, fiction is the most difficult part because you have to create your own imagination and how to piece it together. So, but again, I did it. So now I'm working on my third book. But my third book is going to be a children's book.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's different.
Oh,
What was the inspiration for that first book, Beyond a Mother's Love? Where did that story come from? Is it something that you made up, or was it based on real experiences?
Personal?
Where did that
No,
come from?
it's all about fiction, and it just talks and tells about what a mother would do for their child. To what extent
mhm.
would they do to protect their loved ones? And that's
Mm.
the story it's all about. And this is every this different characters, it's different characters. It's like kind of like
Oh,
really
mhm.
twisted from chapter to chapter to the very end. You keep guessing, and it's so funny. The biggest compliment I received is from Dorothy Cordova.
Oh,
And
right.
I gave her a book, and she told me, James, I could not put it down. I have to read it, and I can't believe you wrote that book. I go, I did, Auntie.
That's
That's
really
pretty
So
good.
nice.
Coming from
That's
Auntie
awesome.
Yeah,
yeah,
Cordova.
she's one
Yeah.
of the longtime historians and keeper of all the records of Filipinos in the
exactly.
Pacific Northwest. That's a big compliment coming from her.
Mhm.
But by second book, you have to have an open mind to read that book.
And
It's more of an
today,
Because
adult. It's more of an adult, mature story.
yes,
yeah.
Would you say?
But
but
what's interesting,
it's
Norm, is he had the two people who were in that book. He had them present during the awards,
Well,
isn't
empowered.
it?
Yeah,
the photo, the cover of your book, which has a couple of your models on
talent.
there,
Yeah, yeah,
are part of Icon Entertainment, right?
correct.
That's kind of interesting.
So
Wow.
who are the two guys who are featured
Uh,
in the cover?
my nephew Armani was the one, and then one of the models, Saeed. But it's so funny because I have to convince them, to be the cover because the content of the book, this like, no, I can't do that. So
Yeah.
They might think, "Oh, is
it's
this about
different.
you?" No, I'm just posing for the picture.
Exactly right.
I thought that was good. That's why I wanted to buy it, and he didn't have it yet. Yeah.
Well,
I
now you
will, I will,
can.
I will release it soon. And like I said, I just have to wait because, like I'm saying, like there is a negotiation of them making a movie out of it, so I have to wait. So
Yeah.
before I can release it.
So
There's a
the
lot
third
of
one's not available. The first two are.
the first correct, but the third one I'm starting doing it is a children's book about Pacific Northwest.
It's amazing that you have all the time to do this, knowing there's so many things that you are writing about. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it that you would have
You just
time to
gotta
write
do
a
what you
book.
gotta do, Kuya. But I do have one question for Norbert though. I've been wanting to ask him this.
Uh-oh.
I know
Okay.
Kuya Bert, you have been always, always very active to our community, and you're a great leader. And for those people who didn't watch or know about this, like last July 11th, Kuya Bert was honored as a Lifetime Achievement Award because he really deserved it. I mean, when me growing up here in Washington, I see Kuya Bert always a great leader, and I watch him with Bibot de Guzman. I attended the radio talk show before, and the question that I have, Norb, I know you follow your dad's footsteps, and your dad is one of your inspiration. Do you ever think or have any thoughts of running for politics? Because I think you should. We need great leaders here, and for our community. And in fact, this is what I always remembered what the previous mayor, Mayor Harold, told us. You Filipino are such a vibrant community. You have the most hardworking, intelligent people. Why don't you have a representation in the city council?
Wow. I didn't expect
Hey,
to be getting
Norm,
this question today.
right? So I'm gonna turn this around. And your dad is an amazing leader, and he has all connection. And I'm rooting for you. If you're ever going to run for it, I will be behind you.
Well, I appreciate it. It's funny. I haven't really thought about that.
Now
I
you
think a
do.
lot of it is because like when I think about my dad getting really involved with the Filipino community, a lot of that really took off once he retired. And what's really weird to me now is the fact that when my dad left Boeing and retired, he was 55. He got the early golden handshake to retire early. Well, I'm a year older than that now than my dad was when he retired, which is my brain could barely wrap my head. Like that means I would have retired last year if I was in my dad's footsteps. So that one of the blessings I think for my dad was being able to stop working, which really meant more work, but doing work to do community and charitable things and being involved with these, like the Filipino community president full time because he didn't have to work at that time. So I'm not at that stage yet. I've been so busy still working and I've got girls in college and everything. So, that's the hard part is just trying to, you got to make a living. Pursuing your passions and then trying to find time to do your other pursuits. So not to say I wouldn't ever consider it, but I think it's just been more of a how much can you handle all at one time. But I haven't closed the door on that. I was involved with the Filipino Community Council a number of years back when I was in college. But yeah, I've just been a little bit more on the outside. But it's something I'm keeping in the back of my head. But appreciate the question, James.
Smiling. I can see that smiling. It's just like, yeah, Norb, you got to.
Okay,
we'll
anyway,
see. One thing at a time. Time is going by quick here.
Those are very nice words, and thank you so much. But we're running out of time here. We got only
a few
about
minutes
how many
left.
minutes, Norb?
We got about 4 minutes left of the show.
About 4 minutes left, and I know Vicky wants to ask one more question, maybe about his mission. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
His
Go ahead.
mission, Mr. James. For more than 30 years, you've been doing a lot of great work, producing events and strengthening Filipino communities. Now, as far as like your beliefs in unity, what can like we as a group here, and also other organizations, what can we do to support your work here in with you, James?
Well, for me, and the mission and vision is pagkakaisa. I always use the word pagkakaisa, unity, because I think our community is that we're lacking of like basically unity. Because if all of us can get along, we can do a lot better things. Because if you look at like other Asian, they are basically they're doing much better than we do. And for us, like we're one of the most intellectual and vibrant Asian community that we should really, really work together as one because I know we can accomplish much more. And I've been telling people like we are so regionalism, like we always pride of where we came from, but at the end of the day we're all Filipinos, and that's what I've been telling the older generation. Like we pride where you came from, but the younger generations now they see themselves as Filipino Americans, and they don't see themselves being Ilocano, Tagalog, or Cebuano, but being a Filipino American. And we have to create kind of like events and a lot of things going on and designed for the younger generation because I truly believe they are the future of our of our community, and we have to invest on them. And this is our vision for unity, and hopefully all of our organization can really see eye to eye and just aim for one thing: how we can make our community great.
That reminds me about this. What this big time tennis uprising star, the tennis player. Her name is
Alex.
Ella, yes.
Ella. Yeah. She said the announcer was interviewing her. She says, "What do you think about all of this championship thing?" And it's basically whatever she said. She said,
No, the question was, how does it? She says, well, how does it feel to be this popular?
And she
is
said,
what she was asked.
She said, "I would like to rephrase that." She said, "The question should be, how does it feel to be a Filipino?" I thought that was really good. I really clapped my. That was so. She really. That's the Filipino, like you were saying, that the drive that we should really uplift Filipinos. Yeah.
Exactly.
And she's one of them that you cannot miss on your book that you are going to publish. Very young tennis.
Oh, for recognition of up and coming Filipinos, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're about 30 seconds left.
Oh, we got 30 seconds. So say goodbye now, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
James, thanks so much. You got a lot going on. So if you want to find out more about all these different events coming up, go to James Saarenas' Facebook page until he gets a fully active website. That's a good place to go for right now, right, James?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Norbert.
Okay.
Thank you, Kuya Bert. And thank you, Vicky.
Vicky,
I've known Vicky for over 30 years.
I know.
Yes.
You've known me for 33
James,
years.
We
Well,
just wanna
thank you
say
so
how
much, James. That was
yeah,
a
we
pleasure.
appreciate
The
you.
time we have was
Thank you.
not
It's an
enough
honor.
to cover
Yes.
everything about you. So
Thank you so much.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for
Maraming
all
salamat
your
po.
generosity, for your commitment and leadership.
Yes.
I would say goodbye
Thank you
now,
po.
guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you.
Vicky,
All right.
Danielle, Norb.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay,
everybody.
everybody
Thanks for
else.
watching. Thanks, James.
Bye.
And Vicky, Dad, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Fil-Am Radio.